How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a new team. It's a Yanmega team. If you want to battle me, join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's jump into the game. And the battle begins. So, my opponent Dean is going to lead off with his Charizard, as I'll actually led off with my Infernape. So, Infernape on my team is Choice Scarfed, so we're in a pretty decent position here. I have Iron Fist. I could go for a Thunder Punch if I wanted to. It probably wouldn't one-shot the Charizard though, so we're probably better off going for a U-turn here. They'll likely switch out into something like Milotic to take a Stone Edge or a Thunder Punch into the face, or they'll go Electabuzz expecting the Thunder Punch, one of the two. So let's go for a U-turn straight away. They actually stayed in, and they're probably going to go for an Air Slash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch straight out into my Umbreon. I think Umbreon's the best play here. Let's have a look. Umbreon. They're going to go for an Air Slash. Umbreon's probably the best. Then again, they could be a Belly Drum. Oh god, if the Belly Drum, that's going to be very nightmare fuel right there. I think I'm going to go into my Omastar. You know, I think Omastar's a decent one. So we'll go into Omastar. And you know what I really love about this battlefield? They go for an Air Slash. Cool. So we anticipated that all right then. They probably won't. They're probably going to go into Milotic, right? Let's go for a Stealth Rocks. I don't think they'll go for a Focus Blast. They go for a Focus Blast. Wow. That's going to one-shot us, I'm sure. Yeah. That's a shame. So we played a bit bad then with the Omastar, but it's fine. It's fine. We can deal with this. We just have to go into our Donphan. Is Donphan the play? Or is Umbreon the play? I think Umbreon's the play. Let's go Umbreon. Umbreon can definitely outplay this Charizard, to be honest with you. So let's go straight for a foul play. We're just not trying to mess around with this Charizard now because it's taking out one of our Pokemon and it's getting a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest with you. They're going to withdraw Charizard probably into the Lucario. Lucario comes in, going to get hit by a foul play, which should do a decent little chunk of damage to it because it is only resisted. Lucario does have a decent attack stats. They're not justified, which is great for us. Great for us. I'm going to go for a Protect now, just anticipating the attack, because I don't think they go for a Swords Dance after they've just seen foul play. Yeah, they go straight for a close combat, so we know what kind of Lucario they are now. They're a close combating one. And we don't really have a very good switch. Actually, no, I tell a lie, we do. We've got Mandrake over here. Mandrake, the Vileplume. So my opponent doesn't have anything to stop Sleep Powder other than the Espeon. And we'll probably see an Espeon switch, to be honest with you. So they go for a Meteor Mash. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage to us. They are Life Orb, which is great to confirm. Just thinking what the best option here is to do. Do we go for a Strength Sap, or do we anticipate... I don't know. It's a tough one, that is. We'll go for the Strength Sap, just on the off chance they stay in and attack us, like they have done. Meteor Mash is going to do a lot of damage to us, but we are going to get a lot of HP back from the Strength Sap. It'll probably fully recover us, to be honest with you. And we lower their attack in the process as well. So Strength Sap is a really great recovery move. And look at that, full HP. Absolutely back to full. So they're going to have to do something about this. I think they go ahead and switch out into their Charizard again, or the Espeon. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Sludge Bomb right now. They are going to withdraw the Lucario. What are they going to go into, though? Porygon-Z is an interesting one. So they go into the Porygon-Z. Are they download? They are our adaptability, most likely. We get a Sludge Bomb off, which is decent damage. Now we just go straight into our Umbreon, because Umbreon can definitely take a Tri-Attack from this thing. If they whip out a Hyper Beam, adaptability, and the choice specs, then maybe Umbreon can't take it. I should be able to take one of them. They go for an Ice Beam, though. That's going to be super effective damage on the Vileplume. Obviously, we went into Umbreon, so we are all safe and in the clear. So, with that in mind, they can't really switch the Lucario in. I say we just go straight for a foul play and get some damage off on something. I think that's the best thing to do. They are going to withdraw Porygon-Z. What are they going to go into? Milotic. Milotic works. So Milotic works pretty well. And we're going to go for a foul play real quick, like I said. Not going to do any damage to it. They are leftovers. They're not a Flame Orb. Shenanigans. Nothing like that. Which is always great to see. Great to see. Absolutely great to see. Bloody great. So, the foul play damage did nothing. When he gets the physically defensive. I know that foul play wouldn't do a lot of damage to a Pokemon like that, but I'm going to go for a Yawn just because. They are going to stay in and go for a Scold. If they burn us and they Synchronize, it's going to cancel out the Yawn, unfortunately, but luckily for us, they don't, as we are able to get off a Yawn right now. This works out nicely for us. So they've either got to switch out or they stay in and they get put to sleep. If they stay in and get put to sleep, we get a free switch out into something else that can deal with a Milotic. I'm thinking Yanmega, personally. I think Yanmega is a decent one because we do have the Giga Drain, although Bug Buzz might actually work out better for us. We still don't know what kind of set it is either. I'm going to make a really risky play here, and I'm going to go into my Donphan. It looks like they have stayed in, which is really unfortunate because it means we're going to get hit by a Scold. But it won't KO us, and hopefully don't get the burn. That'd be really nice. We don't get the burn, which is great. So they are going to get put to sleep now, which is great for us. Because it means Donphan over here can get off a free Earthquake. And Donphan with a free Earthquake is just perfect. In fact, for my first trick, I'm not going to go for an Earthquake. I'm going to go for a knockoff and get rid of those leftovers. I think that's going to be important. So they are going to withdraw the Milotic. They're going to save it for another day. And they're going to go into whatever that is. Espeon? Ooh, bad choice. Down goes the Espeon to a knockoff. So that's perfect. Espeon goes down. Like so. But now they get a free switch into the Charizard. In comes Porygon-Z. So Porygon-Z is a tricky one for us because we know it's going to go for a Tri-Attack. I don't really have the greatest of switches in other than Umbreon, so I'm going to go ahead and go straight back into Umbreon. Umbreon should definitely be able to take a Tri-Attack from this thing. They don't need to go for Ice Beam to finish us off, of course. No way whatsoever. So they have gone for a Tri-Attack. That's going to hurt, but it's going to be alright. There we go. See, not too much damage, to be fair. Not too much damage. Not too much. Not too much, but not too little. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go for a Wish because they're probably going to switch back into Milotic, try and burn off some turns. They actually go for a Tri-Attack again. Trying to get some damage off on the Umbreon, which makes perfect sense. As we get the Wish off, which is just great. This next turn, what I'm probably going to do is go for a Protect to try and get some health back. They probably switch out, protecting the Protect, but it's fine. As long as I get that Wish recovery, I'm absolutely happy with that. So we go for a Protect real quick as they go for another Tri-Attack. It's not going to work though because of the Protect, and we're going to get some health back from the Wish, which is just perfect. So we need to think, what can we do in this situation versus this Porygon-Z? That is the real question. What can we do? So the Milotic's asleep, so we can't use Yawn again for Sleep Claws. If we're expecting a... I don't know what we can do really. Should we scout damage and see how much Foul Play is doing? Let's do it. You go for another Tri-Attack. That's going to hurt, but it's fine. We can deal with it. Go for a Foul Play. Decent damage. We can take out the Porygon-Z nice and easily. It will unfortunately leave our Umbreon pretty susceptible to further attacks, but it's fine. We can go straight for the Foul Play and take out this Porygon-Z, no problems. They are going to withdraw Porygon-Z, probably into... what? Milotic. Milotic, eh? So Foul Play is going to come through. It's going to do a decent little chunk of damage to the Milotic, which is great. I'm wondering what we should do here against the Milotic. Should we go into Yanmega Hard Switch? Or are we better off not doing that? I don't know. Kind of want to go ahead and... yeah, let's go Yanmega. Yanmega's not really been doing anything this game. We'll get it in the field, get it doing something, nice. Going to Buzzington, the Yanmega. Nice and shiny, of course. They don't wake up, which is perfect for us. And now I'm going to go ahead and go for a Giga Drain, because Giga Drain should do a decent chunk of damage to this thing, to be honest with you. So we'll go ahead and go for a Giga Drain and get some damage off on this Milotic. There we go, Giga Drain comes through. It's going to do 50%, which is actually really great damage. So Life Orb is going to kick in, which is really unfortunate. They do wake up and go for an Ice Beam. Shouldn't KO us though, as it doesn't. It's not going to get the freeze either, which is perfect for us. So I'm thinking, do we go ahead and Giga Drain again? I think Giga Drain could be a good choice. Because at the end of the day, as long as we can break through this Milotic, we should be good. They're probably going to go for an Ice Beam again. So we go for Giga Drain one more time. As they actually might go for a Recover. They actually withdraw Milotic, probably into the Charizard, correct? Yep, Charizard comes in. We're going to get some nice Giga Drain damage off on that. Nice little bit of chip damage, because why not? Why not, buddy? Why not? Why not, buddy? Life Orb is going to kick us back into the red HP, though, which is unfortunate. We are faster than the Charizard. Unfortunately, we don't have Ancient Power on this particular Yanmega, which would have been really useful. But it's fine. We go into Umbreon again. No. We anticipate a Flamethrower. And we go into Infernape. Potentially. Trying to think whether Thunder Punch will KO from here. Is it worth Yanmega just getting an Air Slash off on the Charizard so that we can finish it off with the Infernape? Potentially. Let's go for the Air Slash. Just do that. If Yanmega goes down, Yanmega goes down. But at least we've got some damage off on the Charizard. And that's some good damage. Some real good damage. So they go for a Flamethrower. That's obviously going to take out Yanmega. No problems there. But this leaves the Charizard open to Infernape. So Infernape can come in and finish this thing off nice and easily. Nice and easily does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Do we want to do that? Yeah, Infernape is definitely the best play. So we'll go Infernape. Infernape can definitely finish off this Charizard. My opponent knows that. They probably won't keep it in. They'll probably switch out into something else. Infernape actually tears through their team right now. So let's go for a close combat. That'll finish off the Charizard, no problems. There we go. Go for a close combat. That's going to finish off the Charizard, no problems there. So, with that in mind, we don't have to worry about the Charizard anymore. I think Infernape is our win condition. Especially if we can weaken the Milotic a lot. In comes Lucario. So Lucario is probably thinking, hey, let's finish off this Infernape with a extreme speed. So we're going to go ahead and go into our nice and powerful Vileplume over here. Now that Vileplume doesn't have to worry about the Charizard anymore, it's going to be a really big asset to me. So extreme speed is going to do minimal damage, which is just perfect. Now we could probably just go straight for a Giga Drain and not have to worry about it, to be honest with you. Or we could go for a Sleep Powder. Sleep Powder works as well. Now we'll probably finish this thing off with a Giga Drain anyway, so better off not using Sleep Powder for something else. They're going to go for a Meteor Mash and miss, unfortunately for them. However, we are able to get off a Giga Drain and nearly KO this thing, so that is just perfect. So getting some health back, which is great. Basically back to full at this point, which is just perfect. Vileplume's actually worked out really well as a good physically defensive wall for me on Showdown when I was testing this team out. So they're probably going to go for an attacking move again, which will KO them thanks to the Life Orb. So I'm just thinking what move I should go for here. Instead of taking unnecessary damage from the on the Vileplume, it might be best to go into our powerful Donphan over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Going to Donphan, we'll sack Donphan off to a Meteor Mash, and that'll make the Lucario go down to Life Orb, and then we'll be at a stalemate. So to go for a Meteor Mash, that's going to take us out no problems, because Lucario is such a hard hitter, a very hard hitter. So Donphan goes down, but it's to no avail because the Lucario goes down to a Life Orb. So we are in a decent position right now. We are in a very decent position, in fact. A very, very, very decent position, in fact. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and go straight into my Infernape. In comes Porygon-Z. The Porygon-Z works out really well for us, so we're going to go ahead and go into Infernape real quick. We can just finish this thing off with whatever we want. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with a close combat. Close combat's definitely the best play, I think. We can just finish this thing off with a U-turn. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can get something in. So we'll go for a U-turn. We are Choice Scarf, so we outspeed it. I'm guessing they were Choice Scarf, which is why they brought it in. But now they've found out that we're Choice Scarfed, they don't have to worry too much about the Infernape's power. So they've got Milotic and Electivire left. We are at a tricky position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Vileplume, because Vileplume stands up to both Electivire. Electivire very easily stands up. I very easily stand up to Electivire with Vileplume. And the Milotic coming in is actually an ideal matchup. It means we can get some damage off. So they are going to go into Electivire. curious as to why, but I'm not going to complain. So I'm going to go for a Giga Drain real quick. They go for an Ice Punch. That's going to do a solid amount of damage to us. It actually does 50%, which is crazy to me. As they are Life Orb, which is really good to know. Giga Drain's going to come through. Does some decent damage. And now I'm thinking we go Strength Sap. Anticipating another Ice Punch. I think that's probably the best play to go for here. So let's go for a Strength Sap, anticipating another Ice Punch. There it is. Unless he gets a crit, we should be alright. It froze me. Are you kidding me? But we got the Effect Spore Poison, which is just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. As if that's just happened to us. We got frozen. We actually got frozen, which is just crazy to me. So Poison's going to take into effect on the Electivire, which is just fine. I guess at this point we just let Vileplume go down. Let's go for a Giga Drain just in case they miss. Not that they miss, obviously. It's impossible to miss the Ice Punch. There's the Quick Attack to finish us off. I'd laugh if Quick Attack wasn't powerful enough to finish us off and we just managed to 4 out and get a Giga Drain off. That'd be chef's kiss. That'd be perfect. So Poison's going to take into effect, of course, as we know. I'm going to go straight into Eclipse real quick. There we go. Go into Eclipse. And they are definitely going down to a foul play right now. There we go. They go for a Cross Chop, which is actually going to be able to finish us off, which is really, 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 really unfortunate. But it's fine, because the Electivire goes down. So this is going to come down to a final battle versus Infernape and Milotic. So I think we've got a good chance of winning. They are at 50% HP. And we have got Iron Fist boosted Thunder Punch. We're going to go straight for a Thunder Punch. We should be able to live a Scald and we can't get burned. So we should be able to win this matchup, I'm hoping. So we'll go straight for a Thunder Punch. The 60-second timer is on. Go straight for a Thunder Punch right now. It does a lot of damage. Not quite enough to KO the Milotic as they go for a Scald. That's going to barely not KO us, which is just perfect. As we're going to be able to go for a Thunder Punch and finish this Milotic off. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. And go straight for that Thunder Punch, take out this Milotic, and win the game. So that was a very fun, close game, to be honest with you. Really fun, really close. I think both me and my opponent played pretty good. I made a bit of a misjudgment of the circumstances with the Omastar, but I wasn't expecting him to stay in and Focus Blast, to be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, he didn't lose anything from it. I figured if he missed the Focus Blast, which it can miss a lot, people call it Focus Miss, it might be a bit risky because he could lose his Charizard there and then to an Ancient Power. But hey ho, he didn't. So with that being said, thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.